Today's Airheads. Fuck this. I love you, bitch. I ain't gonna never stop loving you, bitch. Well, that's one way to start a video. I'm trying to mix it up, bro. I'm sorry. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the channel today. My name is Elsa. Welcome back to another YouTube video. Woohoo! It's Friday, bitches. It's Friday. That's it. That's the video. Cut. Yeah. I'm running on no energy right now, so we're gonna see how this video goes. And today is Friday. On Fridays on my channel, I do basically anime of the week. Like, I review an anime, pick it, stuff like that, and talk about it. And I decided, guys, hear me out, that I decided that I hate myself this week. And I saw an anime that's currently on trend that everyone's been talking about recently, and it's an old anime. So I don't know if you guys see where I'm going with this, but everyone's been everyone's been watching it, rewatching it, shit like that, and just talking about it. So I was like, let me jump on that bandwagon, bro. Let me go on that shit. I regret it. So, since I hate it and regret it, I'm gonna make you guys regret it. And the anime we're gonna talk about is School Days. Fucking piece of shit anime, making me break my diet that I didn't have. What the fuck? I hate this anime so bad, and you guys are gonna hate it by the end, bro. This review contains spoilers, by the way. I'm trying to share straight off the bat, bro. The anime sucks balls. It's so nasty because I don't like fan service, and the amount of fan service that this show had, and they're depicting high school kids. And oh my god, and then the ending made the whole story beforehand completely pointless. So I'm gonna go right into it. If you guys already know, my name is Sels. I talk about anime stuff in this channel, talk about anime review, anime content, questions if I have any, Vocaloid, J-pop singers, all that niche bullshit. This is the channel, and I'm talking about School Days. This is my review, and I'm telling you right now, it sucks ass. So if y'all don't already know what School Days is, it came out in 2007. It's based off a video game. I'm doing this solely based on the anime. I never played the video game. I'm not planning to after this bullshit ending type shit. I am solely doing on the fucking anime. I'm not basing it off the game. I don't care about the game, and I couldn't care less right now about the game after this goddamn ending. Oh my god, I'm so mad by the ending, bro. So the story follows a young boy. His name is Makoto. I'm gonna call him Shitface for this video because he is a shitface. He started high school, so everyone in this anime is in high school. So I don't know why there's a crazy amount of fan service in this anime that is just so disgusting to me. I don't like fan service, to be honest. And it's like, I can watch an anime here and there. Like, if it's just like here and there, it's fine. But the amount of times I'm seeing these fucking girls' panties, the amount of times you just zoom in their chest, and I'm like, bro, aren't they in high school? Y'all should be arrested if you loving this shit. But we're following the story of Shitface, right? And then he goes to the train and stuff like that. He start like noticing a girl. Her name is Kokonoha. I don't know how to say her name, really. I don't know how to say Japanese names, I'm sorry. And she's by herself, and she is, she's a victim in most of this, until the ends when she just goes batshit crazy. And he started noticing her and stuff like that. And then like she noticed that he was looking at her, but she doesn't do anything. And so what Makoto does is snap a fucking picture of her. Again, creepy as shit. And then we also learn, like, in the anime that Makoto is just a big ass pervert due to the amount of fucking naked women that he has, like, in magazines in his room and shit. It's like he's nasty. And so legend in this school is like, if you take a picture of your crush and you can get away with it for you know how many fucking times, I forgot about that detail, then your love is gonna come true. And apparently one of his friends, her name is Sekai, and she found the picture and stuff like that. Makoto's like, don't tell anyone, so that true love doesn't fucking exist, but no one talks about that shit ever again after they explained it in the show. Sekai saw the opportunity to befriend Kotonoha and then tries to hook her and shitface up. Okay. That's first episode, right? First episode. She's trying to be matchmaker, whatever, and whatnot. I do that sometimes with my best friend if she had a crush and stuff. You'd be a little matchmaker, right? And then he finally ends up scoring a date with Makoto. And then Sekai's like, good luck on your date. Proceeds to kiss him and then dips. It's like, girly, what the fuck? I'm sorry. If you like someone, instead of just like, you know, confessing, I guess the rule in this world is to kiss them, get them all confused, don't say anything, say, we just friends. Okay. Fast forward to the story and stuff like that. Makoto and Kotonoha just went on a date. Goes horribly wrong, by the way. This is the worst date I have ever seen in dates, bro. And I have seen Tokyo Ghoul's date with Kaneki and shit. And so the date goes bad. Sekai was like, yo, you guys need to make it up. They go on another date. But then I noticed that Makoto was like just trying to get into Kotonoha's pants. And we find out that Kotonoha, I don't know how to say her name, I'm so sorry if I'm butchering it. Like, she's being bullied at school because she has big breasts, basically. Which, again, I don't understand why that's a bullying thing, but whatever. This school is just all that. But then, like, Kotonoha just, like, doesn't want to, like, proceed because Makoto wants to do, basically, sex with her. Wants to keep going, doing all that shit. And then Kotonoha's like, I'm not ready. And again, that's very valid. No one should force you to do that stuff. This anime gets me so mad, bro. And I'm trying, oh god. And so like Makoto and Sekai then offers because Makoto's like, yo, she doesn't want me to do anything. Like, I want to do stuff. And Sekai's like, oh, you can practice on me until she's ready. What? Bro, what kind of logic does Sekai have? I got no idea. I don't know fucking idea, bro. And then we also notice like during this time we see Makoto like change his personality towards like 180 because like in the beginning he looked like a little stupid guy that doesn't know anything about relationships to like at this point he's like, I'm bored of this relationship. Like, I want to break up with her and stuff like that, but he doesn't want. The thing is with Makoto, this stupid ass bitch doesn't even have one brain cell to function. That instead of leading this poor innocent girl that's clearly being bullied, had communication issues, right? Because I have communication issues too. Don't get me wrong. Instead of doing what a normal person do, be like, hey, this is not working out. It's not you, it's me, bro. So I'm not gonna lead you on. Let's break up. He doesn't do that. You know what he does? He just avoids her, blocks her number, but doesn't communicate with her like, hey. And so this girl is clearly like, hey, what's going on? And I understand Kotonoha maybe probably could have talked to him either, but she has anxiety again. She's being bullied and shit. That's why I felt bad for her for most of the show. Not towards the ending, bro. But most of the show I felt bad for her. And Makoto just keeps like cheating on her with Sekai. And Sekai's like, no, it's wrong. It's so wrong. But then proceeds to have sex with her. And I'm like, bro, what? Bro. And then at one point in the show, they tried to make us feel bad for Sekai, but I didn't give a shit about her because all this stuff stemmed, like all the stuff that happened to her that was bad in the show kind of stemmed from her at the beginning. All of them was because of her actions at the beginning. And again, it's like, what? And apparently at one point, he does end up breaking up with Kotonoha, technically. And then Makoto is kind of dating Sekai, but they're not official. Kotonoha and stuff, they announced they were official. But with him and Sekai, they weren't. And he kept saying like, oh, I like Sekai better. Oh, I hate the love triangle. This triangle, I was like, bro, I was just frustrated the whole time looking at this screen. I was like, I'm gonna punch and cut off this dick because he's only clearly thinking down there. And then he's not dating Sekai. And then, so he's just pimping and going after every girl in the school. That's the funniest thing. He's going after every girl, and every girl's like, okay. It's like, bro, what do you guys see in this stupid boy? And then Sekai's over here, and I'm like, oh, why is he not texting and calling me back? Bro, what he's doing to you is what he did with you to Kotonoha, so that's your fucking fault. Bro, why is it like, bro, everyone works with one brain cell. The only person I felt that was a tractor victim, and most of it was Kotonoha, because she was like, she was bullied, and the one ray of hope that she got like a friend and a boyfriend, so she was not ready for a boyfriend. But the only ray of hope that she had basically betrayed her really bad in the show. And then she just slowly goes to a distinctive madness and stuff. And then Sekai, there's like more drama bullshit that is just like unnecessary. Then we found out later that Sekai believes that she was pregnant. We do not know in the show if she was actually pregnant, but we're gonna believe that she is because she believed that she was pregnant. She never did the test, but we don't know, you know what I mean? And so she kind of exposed Makoto for that because, again, if you're only thinking down there, you're bound to get someone pregnant. And then he was over here just like, why did you tell everyone that I got you pregnant and stuff like that? I don't want it. If you don't want kids and you don't want to wrap it up, that is your problem, boy. Wrap it up. I don't give a shit. And then they end up like, the thing is, he fights with Sekai one scene, and then the next scene, he's like cooking with her during the holidays. It's like, do you like her? Do you not? Then he runs into Kotonoha. They get back together because he sees that she's batshit crazy now. And he goes to Sekai saying, hey, I'm back with her. We're done. Get an abortion. And then proceeds to make out with Kotonoha in front of her. And Kotonoha, I don't know exactly. I don't know what's happening in this anime. I'm done with this anime. I want to die. And then the last two episodes-ish, the last episodes, bro, everything was a blur. Everything's a blur. Everything's missing up. Sekai can't be without Makoto. So she bites him over again. What the fuck? I'm thinking how I'm gonna word this very nicely. She invites Makoto over to her place, send a message to Makoto, right? Saying, I'm sorry, blah, 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 blah. And it's like a lot of spaces. Goodbye. Stabs him gruesomely, bro. I'm telling you, I'm like, this is making me uncomfortable stabbing. Like, she kept stabbing and stabbing and stabbing, and he started thinking about everything he'd done before, and then he dies. And then Kotonoha finds out that Sekai kills him. She meets up with Sekai in the freaking rooftop of the school, kills her as well. And then what Kotonoha did was also disgusting. Like, she just cuts open Sekai to confirm if she's still, if she was actually pregnant. When she's like, oh, you were not actually pregnant. And then the last overall scene of the anime is Kotonoha hugging Makoto's head on a boat. It's like, we're together forever. Dog. The whole show, because of that ending, was completely pointless. Everything that happened prior to what happened in the show, there was times that Sekai was really depressed because at one point in the show, her best friend leaves to another country. She didn't tell him. Then everyone left. Everything that happened in the show just completely obliterated to the very end. And my thoughts about this show was, I think this is probably one of the worst shows, the worst anime. One of them. There's a lot, but this is one of them that I think that I wasted my time. And I picked it up this week, and I was like, I'm gonna watch it, and I'm gonna talk about it on Friday, due to the fact that everyone's talking about it again. It came out in 2007. This is like, I heard it's like what created the harem anime, the cliche clear anime. And I'm like, okay, let me watch it. I know it's gonna be cringy, but I felt like I wasted my whole time. I could have watched anything else and talked about it today, and I wasted my time talking about this anime. Again, I'm basing it only on the anime. I'm not basing it on the video game. Again, maybe the video game is like a masterpiece, and again, a lot of animes I talked about are from Otome Games. I don't know if this is an Otome game. I think it's a horror game. But again, a lot of the animes I talk about that are based off the video game, sometimes the translation can be all messed up when it goes straight to an anime. Okay, but what the hell was that ending? I felt like this ending, I felt like was just to shock the viewers more than an actual ending. And I felt very displeased. Because one, I felt really bad for Kotonoha, the whole anime, because again, she was a bully victim. People made fun of her appearance. She had no friends prior to Makoto and Sekai. And then when she met them, she thought she had a ray of hope, a ray of light. And then to find out that they betrayed her at the end, and then people still bullied her. And then she's like, when she was actually falling for Makoto, he dissed her and stuff, so she was by herself, and she became overly obsessive instead of him breaking up with her from the get-go, saying, hey, this is not working out, I just had to go. And it probably would have been a really different ending. I felt bad for Kotonoha until the end, when she just went straight batshit crazy. And it was like a complete 180 from her personal, from her actual character that we were introduced throughout the show. It's like she's like a whole different character at this point. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Makoto, I'm saying this right now, shouldn't have died. I'm just saying, he shouldn't have died. I felt like he should have lived, and he should have lived with his consequences. Because when Sekai announced, saying, hey, I think I'm pregnant, he started getting dissed, and everyone started getting away from him. I felt more satisfaction from that, because he's actually learning how to live with his mistakes, live with his shit, when he's not, this is what happens when you just think with your dick and stuff. As what I felt a lot of satisfaction, bro. But when Sekai killed him, and the way she killed him was so crucifying, I felt uncomfortable. I was like, he should have just lived with the consequences of what happened when you do stupid shit like this. And it's like, I feel like he took I don't want to say easy, he took the easy way out, because now he doesn't have to live with it because he's dead. Sekai, she's a complex character. I know I heard some people say that they felt bad for her at points. I did not feel bad for her though, because a lot of the actions and a lot of the things that people start feeling bad for her for were all kind of her fault to begin with. With the Makoto situation, if she just confessed to him at the beginning instead of dragging this poor innocent girl to it and fucking everything over, then it would have been different. But no, she got to play matchmaker, and then before their even first date, she started kissing him. It's like, you should have just admitted that you liked him from the beginning. And then it's like a lot of the actions she did came back to her, and I did like that, but I did not feel bad for her or whatsoever. The actual true victim in this love triangle is Kotonoha until the very end, but those two, I don't feel bad for it. That's my take. I don't know if other people is gonna be like, no, but Sekai, because a lot of people be fighting and defending Sekai. I don't feel bad for her whatsoever. Whatever she did it because it was all based on her actions, okay? And if I were to rate this anime, I will give it a dumpster fire, bro. 0 out of 10. -10 out of 10, bro. It is so bad. And not even the music can save it. Because there's other animes, like I say, Vampire Knights sucks balls. But then you hear the opening, and it's like, okay, I can give some points for that. Even the music was mid. There was nothing good with this show. Nothing. And so if I were to say watch this anime, I don't hate you guys. So don't watch this anime and save yourself the trouble. I just spoiled the whole plot for you. There's other points in the freaking show, like the state fair that they had. Well, not state fair, the school fair that they had. I didn't mention that because that was really irrelevant to the story. That's the only good scene, by the way, to the story, because you forget about all this shit until they drag you back to this shit. But I didn't mention that because, again, I just give the whole main story points and I just dip. This anime sucked balls. I do not recommend it, please. If you love yourself, please. I'm so sorry. I miss the person I was at the beginning of the week. Oh, everyone's talking about this anime. I'm gonna go watch it. I miss the person I was. I miss it, bro. That's really it for the video. I talked about I think one of the worst animes in my opinion, bro. The anime was trash. I'm bringing something, I'm sorry. I don't know. It's really bad. I don't know who cooked in the studio, because they didn't cook. It's undercooked and overcooked at the same time. It sucked the balls. And so yeah, maybe that's why everyone's talking about this anime, because it sucked. It sucked balls. Please don't watch it. I don't recommend it. So yeah, that's it for the video today. My back is starting to hurt, so I'm gonna end it right here. I think I talked a lot, so I'm gonna really end it. Hi. In 2 weeks, I'm gonna see Otto. And when I see Otto, I'm gonna levitate to the sky. I'm gonna be flying. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys on Monday. Yay? Question mark? Bye!